Welcome, dear students. Our today's topic for discussion is The Sniper, written by Liam O'Flaherty. This is lesson number 7 of our second 12th class English. In today's lesson, we will discuss three most important questions, and these questions are long answer type questions of this lesson, that is the sniper. So, now let us start. Question number 1. What is the theme of the story The Sniper? What is the theme of the story The Sniper? Answer. The story The Sniper, written by Liam O'Flaherty, conveys a very vital message. It brings home that war is highly an unpleasant thing and should be avoided at all costs. War is nobody's friend. It destroys everything that comes in its way. It is so horrible that it turns fertile land into barren land, smiling faces into dejecting ones, civilization into barbarism, and brother against brother. In the story, we find how the Republican sniper killed his enemy who had covered his escape route, but ironically, he turned out his brother. It highlighted that war does not discriminate between good and bad, right and wrong. War is a horrible thing. One may win a victory in war, or one may defeat his enemy, but the killer does not feel comfortable after victory. The sniper realizes that war is a horrible thing. He curses himself after killing his enemy. He curses everybody. He is stricken with remorse. War should be avoided as it does not solve any problem. The author has successfully and admirably communicated the idea that war is an evil. It leads to bloodshed and destruction of life and property. We should be avoid War should be avoided at all costs. War should be avoided at all costs. It should be discouraged. Besides, warmongers should not be given chance to design their tactics. Peace should prevail because only peaceful environment can bring prosperity and unity among the nations of the world. This was one question. Now the second question is most important question, that is give character sketch of Republican sniper. Dear students, we are being asked to write the character sketch of Republican sniper. Answer is the Republican sniper is a young man. He looks like a student. He has a thin face, but his eyes reflect his fanatical enthusiasm for the cause of his party. He is fighting to see both sides of island united. The sniper is a good soldier. Professionally, he seems to be quite competent. He takes position on a roof top near Oak Colonel Bridge. He keeps his rifle by his side and his field glasses on his shoulders just to keep a vigilant watch on the movement of the enemy. His face was thin and ascetic. His eyes had the gleam of the fanatic. It shows that he was dedicated to the cause. He could bear hardships for the sake of his party. As a young man, he was a bit rash and careless. He should not have smoked Lighting a match stick for the cigarette attracted Bullet. Had he been a bit more responsible and careful, he would have suppressed his urge for smoking. He was lucky that he did not die on being hit by the enemy. His arms were wounded. His rash action is lighting a cigarette. His rash action in lighting a cigarette would have invited sure death. It was by sheer luck that he survived. The sniper was a good shooter. After he had shot dead a soldier at the armored car and the old woman, he began to be watched by the enemy. He evolved a clever ruse to deceive the enemy. He hung his cap on the muzzle of his rifle. He gave the enemy the impression of being dead. He was able to kill his enemy because of a better strategy. The sniper was essentially human. After killing the enemy, he began to hate war. He was stricken with remorse. He realized the war does not do any good to mankind. Thus he gave a good human. Thus he was a good human being. Now question number 3 is describe the scene in Dublin as delineated in the early part of the story. Answer is when the story opens there was a civil war on in Dublin, the capital of Ireland between 1919 and 1922. The Republicans and the Free Staters were then fighting over the division of Ireland into northern and the rest of the country. The sniper was a Republican. He was fighting to see both sides of the country united. Dublin lay enveloped in darkness. Constant fighting was going on around four courts. Heavy guns were roaring through the city. Machine guns and rifles broke the silence of the night. Republicans and Free Staters were fighting a civil war. The sniper was in the thick of the fighting. The sniper was in the thick of the fight. He was trying to kill the enemy, well as trying to save himself from being killed. So he was trying to kill the enemy as well as trying to save himself from being killed. Thank you. These were the 3 most important questions which we discussed. Hope you had understood these 3 questions. Thank you very much.